everyone. So I'm on my way to go do some monologue research at one of my favorite local bookstores called the Iliad in North Hollywood. It's right down the street from the very first theater I was a member of out here. I'll probably spend the afternoon there. And yeah, I just wanted to take you along to do some monologue research with me. Before going to the bookstore, I wrote a list of playwrights whose work I had read or seen on stage. The plays I'm pulling off the shelves are by those playwrights, but are plays that I haven't seen or read by them. I skim the plays to see if there are monologues, and if I find a monologue, I read it through once. I'm looking for a few things when reading: age range and story. Does it have a clear beginning, middle, and end as a standalone monologue? Now that I have some plays, it's time to go home and sort through what I have. So I'm back home with my stack of plays. I'm very excited to work on this, as you can probably tell. So I have some plays here. I got some of these from the Iliad today. Some of them I already had, and some of them I've borrowed from roommates or friends. I'm going to sort through ones that really jump out to me as pieces that I could use as my contemporaries. I'm looking for ones that contrast with the classics that I already have. I've chosen Juliet's monologue from Romeo and Juliet, the Gallop Apace piece, and I've chosen Ariel's monologue from The Tempest. So Juliet I chose because it's a tricky piece for me and it scares me a little, so I chose it as a challenge for myself. And then Ariel's monologue just opens the door for so much play and exploration, and I really wanted a piece where I could just give myself the freedom to go wherever I felt like going. I'm gonna break it into two stacks because this is too much. So I have Amadeus by Peter Shaffer. Highly recommend the movie on this. It's very good. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof by Tennessee Williams. Actually by Anna Ziegler. The Caretaker by Harold Pinter. Crimes of the Heart by Beth Henley. Chapter 2 by Neil Simon. Romantic Comedy by Bernard Slade. Lungs by Duncan Macmillan. I also have People, Places, and Things by Duncan Macmillan. Sweat by Lynn Nottage. This one might actually be out of my age range, which is very sad because I love this play. A Doll's House by Henrik Ibsen. Lie of the Mind by Sam Shepard, who I adore. Last Days of Judas Iscariot by Stephen Adly Gurgis. The Laramie Project by the Tectonic Theater Project, yes. Last of the Red Hot Lovers by Neil Simon. Cyrano de Bergerac is also a great, great play. And Danny in the Deep Blue Sea by John Patrick Shanley. Oh, I also have Women of Manhattan by John Patrick Shanley, but I lent that one to my roommate, so I don't have it in front of me right now. Those are my play choices so far. Basically, next steps is going through these one at a time, rereading the monologues, reading the play. I'm going to create 2 stacks from there. I'm going to create a stack of pieces that are memory pieces, which I really want to avoid. Then I'm going to have a stack of active monologues. I'll go more into depth on why I'm avoiding memory pieces in a future video, but for right now, memory pieces, not memory pieces. Memory pieces are monologues where the character is talking about something that already happened. They're reminiscing about it and relaying it to another character, or talking to themselves if it's a soliloquy. Active pieces, what I mean by that is I'm looking for pieces where the character is directly talking to someone in real time, trying to get something out of them right now in this moment. I think where I'm leaning right now is my first pieces, my 2 main contrasting pieces are going to be Emma from People, Places, and Things and Juliet from Romeo and Juliet. So the contrasts to those are my alternates, are ones that are really going to have to push the boundaries of what I would normally be comfortable with. I want to showcase not just my strengths, but I want to showcase where I can grow as well. There are a couple of plays that are not shown here that I haven't brought up that I've either lent out to friends or I found online and read through Scribd, and I don't have hard copies of. Those ones are Summer and Smoke by Tennessee Williams. I really like Alma's monologue. No Exit by Jean-Paul Sartre, and Saint Joan by George Bernard Shaw. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure to go find monologue choices with me, and I will see you next time. Please like and comment if you enjoyed the video, and if you have any suggestions for future content, subscribe if you want to see more, and click the bell if you want to be notified anytime I post a new video. Anyway, it's been great hanging out with you, and I'll see you soon.